Hello, welcome to another class. In the previous class, we started quadratic equation and we started with factorization method out of the four enlisted methods or approaches that we have to solve any problems under quadratic equation. So in the previous class, I already solved with you the question number 1, 2, and 3. And in this class, we'll continue from question number 4 that we have on the board. So let's begin. You must always put this to mind that a quadratic equation is any equation that can be written in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals what? 0. That must always be at the back of your mind. So now let's look at question number 4 that we have on the board. In question number 4, we have x squared minus x minus 2 equals 0. And then approaching this using factorization method, we bring this, we bring this. The number here is 2 times the number that we have behind x squared here is 1, and that will give us 2. So now we are looking for the product of two numbers that will give us 2, and that when we manipulate it, either by adding it or subtracting them, they are going to give us the number here. So the number here is an invisible one that is here. So that is minus 1. So there is an invisible one behind this x. So all that we want to do, we know that what? The only number that will give us 2, multiplying the two of them will be 2 times 1. So 2 times 1 is the what? Product of two numbers that will give us 2. So we will manipulate these 2 and 1 to get this 1 here. So we know that 2 minus 1 will give us this 1. So we only have to replace this 1 with 2 minus 1. So let's write what we have here. That's x squared minus 2 minus 1. Then the next thing is x minus 2 equals 0. Okay? And then we can say we have x squared minus 2x minus times 2 times x minus 2x minus times minus 1 will give me plus 1, plus 1 times x will give me plus 1x. But because 1x is actually what? X. So I don't need to write this one. Okay? Professionally, I don't need to write this one. 1x is what? X. And then the next thing I have here is minus 2 equals 0. Now we can pair them. I've told you no sign must be what? Out. So what I have in here is actually what? Plus x minus 2. So let's look at the common factor here. What is common here? X is common. So what we have left is x minus 2. What is common here? 2x and 2, it can only be plus 1 that is common because it is plus that is the first thing inside this bracket. So I'm going to have x minus 2 equals 0. So x minus 2 is common to this side and this side. So I will bring out x minus 2. Then what will be left is x plus 1, then equal 0. So I can say now x minus 2 equals to 0, or x plus 1 equal 0. And then from here, okay, let me clean this. So I can say that what? X equals to 2 or x equals minus 1. Then x equals to 2 or minus 1. So this is the solution to question number 4. Now looking at this question number 4, you will see that what? It is not really different from question number 5. So they look alike. So because the questions here look alike, I want you to practice with what? Question number 5. Okay? So you can solve this question number 5. Then I move toward question number 6. So practice with question number 5. And then you can reach out to me with your answer in the comment section below. Or please try to also share out this video so that more students can actually what? benefit from what we are doing in the class. Subscribe to this channel if you have not done so, and try to put on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you can always get informed. So let's go ahead with question number 6. Question number 6, we have p square equals 2 bracket p. Now, this example is very important so that you can learn that not all the time that readily they will give you the equation directly in the form of what? Quadratic equation. You may have to do some expansion or arrangement for you to write your equation in the form of what? The standard form of a quadratic what? Equation, such as what? Question number 6. So we have p square. I can open this 2p plus 8, okay, and then p square, okay, minus 2p minus 8 equal what? 0. Now I have it in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals what? 0. Now I can factorize, okay. I have 1 here, there's an invisible 1 here, so 1 times 8 will give me what? 8. It's not all the time that you need to be doing this, but let me still do it. 8 and then you have 1, so that will give me what? 8. Multiples of 8, 4 times 2, okay, 8 times 1. All right, so 4 times 2 and definitely what? 8 times 1 are the multiples of what? Two numbers that would give me this what? 8 that I have here. Then we have to look at which of them can we use to get these 2. 4 minus 2 will give me these 2. So that is the appropriate one to use. That's p squared minus 4 minus 2p minus 8 equals 0. P squared minus 4p minus times minus plus 2p, this p, minus is multiplying, p is multiplying, minus 8 equals 0. So then you put everything in bracket in pairs like that. What is common here? P is common, so I have p minus 4. What is common here? Plus 2 is common, then I have p minus 4. So it's so good that what? P minus 4 and p minus 4, they is common to what? To both sides now. So I can say that what? I bring out what? P minus 4 as a common factor. What will remain here is what? P plus 2. So plus 2. Plus 2 is what will remain here. Okay? And that's equals what? 0. So P minus 4 equals to 0, or P plus 2 equals 0. P equals to 4, or P equals minus 2. P equals to 4 or minus 2. Okay, that will be the solution to question number 6. Okay, let's approach question number 7 now. Question number 7. Okay. Question number 7 also requires a little arrangement so that it will be in the form of what? Quadratic what? Equation. So question number 7, I have 2x squared plus 3x equals 2. Let me just bring my constants. That will be 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 equals 0. And then I have it written perfectly in the standard form of a quadratic equation. Then the next thing is that what? I have 2 times 2 equals 4, which is 4 times 1 or 2 times 2. I'm looking for 3. 4 minus 1 will give me 3. So I can say 2x squared plus, okay, 4 minus 1 bracket x minus 2 equals 0. So 2x squared plus 4x minus 1x, okay, plus 4 times x plus 4x, plus times minus minus 1 times x, 1x. But because professionally 1x is what? X, I don't need to put that 1. So I have minus 2 equals 0. So let's group this, let's group this, let's group this. Then 2x is common. So I have what is left there as x plus 2. So that's what will be left. Minus 1. I've told you, once you are entering a bracket, if minus is the first thing that you cite, then minus must come out. What is common to what? X and 2, it is 1. So minus 1 will be out. So this one will remain x. This plus here would have been, this minus here would have become plus 2 equals 0. Such that if I do minus 1 times x, it will give me minus x, minus 1 times plus 2, minus times plus, minus 1 times 2, 2. Okay, that's what you have. So x plus 2 is common now. So I'll bring out one of them. What will be left here after I've brought out x plus 2? That will be 2x minus, what will be left here? 1 equals 0. And then I can say that what? X plus 2 equals to 0, or 2x minus 1 equals to 0. X equals to minus 2, or 2x equals to 1. X equals to minus 2, or x equals to 1 over 2. X equals to minus 2, or 1 over 2. And this is the solution to question number 7. So if you observe, question number 8 is also like question number 7. So I want you to join this to number 5 that I earlier gave you. So you practice with question number 5 and you practice with what? Question number 8. And this is the breakdown of solving quadratic equation using factorization method. In the next video, I will be explaining solving quadratic equation using completing the square method. Try to share out this video, subscribe if you have not done so, hit the notification bell so that you can always be informed whenever I drop a new video. See you in the next class. Bye for now.